Y'all doing tonight? How everybody doing tonight? We are live in this thing tonight. We are live in this thing tonight. Mhm. All right, y'all. We are live tonight. And let me tell you a little bit of what we're going to be talking about tonight. All right. Tonight, we are going to be talking about our Facebook group. If you don't know, we have a Facebook group, Affordable Couples Travel, Key to Travel. Also, you can go to that group and if you want to book your travels, so come see us at that group on Facebook. Next thing that we have going on with Papa Lackin' Lackin', we're going to be reacting to some TikTok, some funny travel TikToks tonight. And also tonight, if this is your first time with us, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And I want to talk to y'all because I I'm a little lost. Today I was going and I hadn't seen some of my people that I follow on YouTube. And I was going to look and I saw that I had lost a good little bit of subscribers. And also I was looking for some that I always subscribe to. Shout out to Scratch and Sip. Um, I I was subscribed from her for the longest, and I was like, "Why she hasn't posted in a while?" And I went to look. I saw her video. I watched her video. I put a comment on it and everything, and it didn't dawn on me. I said, "You know what? Let me see why I'm not getting the post notification." So I went back and I saw that I was not subscribed to her anymore, and I know I didn't unsubscribe. I don't once I subscribe, I'm committed. Okay. And I didn't understand um why I had been unsubscribed. So I looked into it, dug into it a little bit. They say sometimes it's a glitch in YouTube that, might sometimes unsubscribe you. So if you are subscribed and you think you're subscribed to me, just make sure you are. And I'm gonna make sure that I do the same for the people that I'm following. So shout out to Scratch and Sip, y'all. Give her some love. Tell her you came from Key to Travel. Her voice and she scratches lottery tickets. And I'm the type of person I'm always rooting on the side for people that are doing stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. So, and it's really soothing to watch. So y'all go ahead and give her some love. And again, if y'all was with me on my last video, y'all saw some of my brother-in-law who is hubby's brother. He plays live music, jazz music. And he also on Facebook, it's called Swinging in New Orleans and they go live on Wednesday nights. So if you are interested in listening to some soothing jazz music, go ahead over to them and give them a subscribe. Also, if you are looking for beauty on a budget, go to my friend Mahogany Wood. That's WOULD, because you know you would, and subscribe. I know it's gonna look like Mahogany hadn't posted it forever, but still show some love. You can still get some tips on um, beauty on a budget. Also, my brother-in-law has if you want to find someone who is very encouraging, Sober Man 504, he also has a channel and it gives you some gems if you're trying to be sober. And yeah, he can walk you through on that. So I did those shout outs, y'all, and there's many, many more. I'm gonna give them shout outs every single time I go live. I'm going to give y'all some shout outs, but those are the ones that are near and dear to my heart. So give them some love. Also, there is my niece. When I tell you her prom was everything, it is Atia on YouTube, And I'm telling you, girlfriend did her thing for her prom, but she also has a channel. So if y'all want to show her some love on her channel, and she will show y'all some love as well. So I think I hit everybody that's close, near and dear to my heart. But again, like I told y'all, there's many, many more, and I will go and give y'all some every single time I'm on live. But tonight, like I said, we will be going um, over to look at some reactions on some TikToks, as well as me giving you a story time on how this how he was left at the resort. Yeah, um, yeah. I'll give y'all that and some more gems as we go on. But let's go ahead and look at these TikToks, y'all. Let me go ahead and add them to our hold on, y'all. Let me go over here, do a little something. And hold on. Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. All right. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and share. I'm gonna share because I care. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna share because I care. Oh, where did she go? Hold on, y'all. Let me remove. Hold on, y'all. I want to share because I care. Alright. Hmm. Oh, y'all, I don't know why she's not showing right. Give me a second. Okay, let's remove her. And let's see. Share screen. And there we go. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We good. We on this thing like chicken wing. And let's play it. These are funny travel story time. Let's go. Okay. Today. Mm-mm. She ain't the one I want to play. Hold on, y'all. Come on.
5 minutes. They can't get you. I don't know.
Well, for her and her setting off the alarm, y'all would have to fight that situation. 'Cause how you gonna tell me taking a shower set off the alarm, you gonna charge me? Girl, bye. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My internet is not. She won't keep playing. She won't keep running her mouth. All right, y'all. I don't know what's going on. So with that, I'm gonna just remove it and pause it, and we might go back to it on a later time. But seems like not too many people are in tonight, and your girl is tired. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on tonight. I really wanted to go through these. I don't know. My internet is tripping. Mm, My internet won't let me be great. So since my internet won't let me be great, I'm gonna do a quick story time before I get off tonight because it is a Thursday night and I will be on a long one tomorrow night. I'm actually gonna have hubby on tomorrow night and we're gonna talk about group trip. So hopefully y'all come by and join us for this um conversation tomorrow. It should be fun and cute. But I'm gonna go over real quick a little quick story time on how this girl left her husband on the resort and peaced out. Now, no, she went back home. She ain't just peace out and went around the, island or whatever. She peaced out and went back home. Let me tell you what. Me and hubby was sitting by the pool, and um, it was a pool day because usually hubby likes to be off the resort. He's not a resort snob like me. I'm like, if I didn't pay to be at the resort, I won't be at the resort. Like, I'll take a day to go out and explore. Hubby likes to do every day go out and explore. He don't like to be in a resort. He feel like, he missing out on the actual place. Okay. So this day I talked him into staying at the resort the whole day. So we sitting by the pool or whatnot, and we just chillaxing, right? So there's this girl and her husband, and they was chillaxing by the pool as well. We struck up a little pleasantries. How y'all doing? Where y'all from? Blah 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 blah. Blah. And me and hubby, we usually speak to people, but as far as conversation stuff like that, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It just depends. So, um, they they were real talkative and they were real friendly. So we were talking to them. So her husband kept getting up to go and get shots, right? And so she was like, "Slow down them shots." Well, we were just chilling. We wasn't like trying to, get drunk or not. We were just chilling on that particular day. So I think hubby might have got a beer. I doubt. I don't even know that if he got one that day because usually he drinks water at the pool because it's so hot. And I had, I think, a dirty banana, and I sipped on that most of the day. So, the, I mean, literally, he'll take a shot, talk to us for a second, get back up, go get another shot. She was still sipping on her drink. So, needless to say, by 3 hours in, homeboy was blasted. Okay. Homeboy was jumping in the pool and, everything under the sun because he was done. Right. So she trying to laugh it off. So finally, she kind of started getting embarrassed because he started making a fool out of himself. She said she was gonna go ahead and take him up to the room so he could kind of sober it up. So it's like okay. So it was like well, and so we were like okay, well we'll see y'all later because we still chilling at the pool, right? So she finally gets him to go up to the room, and as she was leaving to go up to the room, she was like, "Hey y'all, um, we gonna come back. We have dinner reservations for 8 o'clock because at some resorts you go to, you have to the same restaurant tonight." And she was like, "What time is your reservation?" Well, our reservation was 7:30. Theirs was for 8. So she said, "Well, we gonna see if our butler because in the area we're sitting in, everybody has butlers." And so she was like, "I'm gonna see if our butler can change us to 7:32, and we'll come and have dinner with y'all." So, okay, cool. That sounds like good because it seems like she was a little stressed that he was drunk or whatnot. So so they went ahead and went up to their room. So he was pretty much falling and all that. So she was helping him up to, helping him as much as she could. So they left. So me and hubby sitting there or whatever. And I was like, once he get back to the room, he gonna be passed out. They ain't coming to dinner. We laughed about it or whatever. So maybe about 20 minutes later, he comes stumbling around the pool again. But we don't see her. We only see him. So he's stumbling around the pool. And a young lady like walked up to him and he was talking to her, but he was drunk, so he was like leaning on her and stuff like that. All right, I'm back. I am back. I'm back. Oh, y'all. It's playing with me tonight. I don't know why it's playing with me, but it's playing with me tonight. And we don't like it. We don't like it. We don't like it at all. All right. So let me go back to telling y'all the story. So what happened was, so he comes back and like I said, he was like, and he was started kissing her. Like you could tell he was done for. Okay, you could tell he was done for. So as soon as we were like, oh my God, you stick him, whatever, whatever, right? But it was like, he's done for. He's drunk. Y'all, I'm sorry. Okay. Hubby was like, he's done for. He's drunk, right? So I was like, I hope a girl don't come down here, but she needs to come down here and see this. She needs to come get him, right? So as soon as I say this, right, who's coming down the steps? But his girl. So you could tell in her face she was angry. So she walked like to him, and I guess she like stopped herself because she like stopped mid walk, and she like turned around, and like we were on the opposite side of the pool. He was on the other side of the pool, and so she comes around back by us, and she says, "Hey, do you know if I check out um and leave tonight, if I could take my credit card off and they could just put his credit card on because I just used mine because his was packed up. Will they do that before I leave? Because I'm leaving." And I was like, "You're leaving?" And Hubby was like, "You can't leave him like that." And she was like, "Oh, yes, I can." And so she was like, "I'm leaving him like that. I'm going home. And when he get home, I won't be there either." Yeah. So he could stay over there with her right there. But I'm gone. So we were like, oh my goodness. So me and her be like laughing it off, like, people talk big stuff, especially when they're embarrassed. And I felt that she was embarrassed because of what he was doing at the moment, and he was drunk, and he was hugging and kissing on this other young lady. Um, I was like, she's more embarrassed, so I don't think she's gonna leave him. But yeah, I think she's probably gonna be in the room, or it. Yeah, I just don't see her just up and leaving like that, right? So me and hubby stayed out there for about an hour more. He was playing around in the pool, still very intoxicated. And so we left to go and get dressed to go to dinner. So we go upstairs, we get dressed or whatever. And when we come down from getting dressed to we had to pass the pool to go to the restaurant. And we passing, he's like passed out on one of the chairs, right? So we was like, wow, okay. So we go to dinner, have dinner, and after dinner, we hadn't seen her anymore. After dinner, we go back and they have like a show at night, but we had like maybe an hour or so before the show started. So we went ahead and got some coffee after dinner. We went and got some coffee, and we was gonna chill around the coffee bar because they have a coffee bar as well as a regular bar. So our coffee or whatever, or just chit chat and talking. And so after that, um, we stayed up there till the show started. So then we headed downstairs to where the show started. When we headed downstairs to where the show started, he is crying. When I tell you this man is bawling crying, he is bawling crying. She left me. Say no. She left me. And me and hubby looking at him like, Yeah, you a little drunk there, bro. You a little drunk there. It's like, but she has to leave me, dog. Like, that's my baby. That's my girl. Like, when she do it, I got her back. Whatever happens, I got her back. You don't know what it all took to get here. You know what I'm saying? And I be having her back. You feel me? And then what you gonna do to your boy? She just up and left. Didn't say nothing. Didn't tell me nothing. Just up and left. I'm thinking maybe she in another room or something like that. She left me, but they told me she checked out and left. I called the airline to check our flight. She got another flight home. What am I supposed to do? And he just crying. And me and hubby looked at him and hubby said, try not to drink that much when you're on vacation, bro. But y'all will be all right when you get back home. But try not to drink that much. Like, hubby is trying to be like, you know, everything gonna be okay. Just stop being out here with all that crying. Homeboy was bald. So the next day, we didn't see him at all. So I don't know if he decided to leave because I think they were supposed to be there 2 or 3 more days after, but we didn't see him no more after that. So I don't know if he like, you know what, let me get home and get my girl or whatever, because he made a real fool out of himself. And it was what it was. But some things you just gotta, call it like it Ti is. And that's how Ti was. But let's go back to TikTok, y'all. 'Cause I think now my internet decides to show me a little bit of love. You know what I'm saying? Just a little something, something. All right. I am back, but we're gonna go ahead and end this stream because I don't know what happened or why it happened. But I appreciate y'all coming in. It been acting cray cray with me. Let me see if they'll let me work. Let me see if they'll let me work. Yeah, y'all, it's been acting a little cray cray with me. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand it. But you know. But yeah, that story time was funny. She